Hello everyone, welcome back to Beginner Beauty Glow. For those of you who have been here for a while, you may have noticed I did change the name of my channel. I just kind of felt like this was more fitting for me and for it because I am very new to doing a lot of makeup and also a lot of skincare. So I just wanted to kind of make that known that I'm not a professional. Maybe you can tell just by watching the videos, but I like to make it known that I'm not a professional. I'm doing this, for fun. And, but yeah, I guess just so people kind of know what to expect, that I'm learning things as I go along, and hopefully a lot of people can learn with me. So I just wanted to point that out. Anyways, the first thing I'm going to be doing tonight is removing my lashes. And to do that, I use Aquaphor, and then I usually get some paper towels to kind of wipe some of it off as I go along. So I'm going to start doing that first. I do have some exciting thing to, well, maybe not exciting, but something kind of new to share with you guys that I'm going to start doing with my skincare. That I'm going to share in a bit here, so stay tuned. So I just kind of start rubbing this into my lashes. Usually I don't do this until Monday or Tuesday, but I had a couple in my outer corners that were already falling off this time for some reason. I mean, they usually last quite a bit longer, but I don't know, maybe this week for whatever reason they were starting to come off early, so I'm like, you know what, I'll just go ahead and take them off and give them a little extra time this week to give my lashes a little extra time this week to breathe. Maybe I could have removed my makeup first before doing this. I guess it really doesn't matter, but I'm going to do my lashes first. It actually will work out better that I'm taking this off, or taking my lashes off today anyways, with what I'm going to be doing tonight with my skincare. So I got the lashes off this eye. There is still a little bit of glue left on them though, so I do need to put some more Aquaphor on to get that off. And I may pause the video soon and finish this up just so it doesn't get terribly long, because I have some other things that I want to share before before the video ends up too terribly long. Okay, I have the lashes and the glue off from this eye, so I'm going to pause the video and I'm going to get this one done, and then I will be right back. Okay, I have my lashes removed, the glue removed. I do want to point out really quick, I did notice, because in my earlier video I had used some Wet n Wild eyebrow gel, and I noticed there is some slight flaking in my eyebrows, which is kind of a bummer, because as far as like the look and feel of it, I really liked it. I'm not gonna give up on this just yet though, because like I said, I really liked the brow gel. It felt really good when I was putting it on. It was exactly what I wanted besides this. And it's not terrible. I'm kind of wondering, I kind of felt like I was itching my brows a little bit. And like I could kind of see it falling when I was scratching them. Maybe that caused it. I don't know. I really want to hold on and give it another try before I just cut it out just completely. But I wanted to point that out. So now I'm going to remove my majority of my makeup with these makeup wipes. As much as I love my lashes, it can feel so good to remove them at the same time and just let my natural lashes breathe. I haven't worn mascara in years. It has to be like a good 3 years now, I want to say, since I've worn mascara, I think. Somewhere around there. And my biggest issue with mascara was always the raccoon eyes at the end of the day. It's like no matter what I did, I always ended up with raccoon eyes. Even if it was just a little bit, I just didn't like, you know, the raccoon eyes. But that's why, you know, once I started getting lash extensions, it was kind of like, oh, just kind of a lifesaver for me because I was so sick of the raccoon eyes at the end of the day. All right, let me just dry my face off a little bit. And now I'm going to use a cotton round and my micellar water just to make sure that I get all the rest of the makeup off. So yeah, like I was saying, the raccoon eyes was my biggest issue with mascara. So I just don't think I'd ever go back to mascara. I have some just in case. I don't even know why, but I just have them just in case. Now, I did one time use them on my bottom lashes when I wanted a really dramatic effect on that day. And I don't remember exactly how it went, but I might try, you know, I might just give it a try one of these days and just put some of my bottom lashes again and just see how I like it. Okay. Let me just dry my face. I will be right back. Okay, I am back. The next thing I'm going to be using is something new to me that I wanted to try out, that I was reading about. It is a mix of coconut oil, unrefined coconut oil, and baking soda. From what I have been reading, it can help with like the collagen in your skin, among other things, and just give you a lot younger looking skin. And obviously, it's more of a natural approach as skincare as well, which I like. So I really want to give this a try. I have my mix here. Now, I did read also that some people can tend to over exfoliate when they're using this because of the baking soda. So it does say to try to only use it no more than like once a week. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to do it once a week and just see how it goes for my skin. Maybe I'll end up not liking it. I don't know. And I might even end up using it twice a week, possibly, depending on how it goes. But I'm going to start with once a week for now and see how it goes. But it does say that it can help with hydration with the coconut oil. Obviously, the exfoliation, just not too much of it. And it can give your skin more like youthful, bright skin. And also help with like the collagen, so making it more like, you know, bouncy, soft skin. So I'm going to start putting this on. And I know that coconut oil is in here, so it's probably going to start melting right into my skin pretty quick. And I'm sure it's going to get messy. I'm going to have to kind of like look behind the camera into the mirror. And the reason why I was saying it's good that I'm taking my lashes off is because if this coconut oil started getting down into my lashes, they would just come off anyways. You know, some people actually use coconut oil to remove their lashes. I don't want to get too close to my eyes. I'm just worried about it dripping down into my eyes. I don't know if that will burn or not, but I don't want to try. I don't know if you're supposed to let this sit on your skin at all. It does feel good, I will say. And it smells good. If you like coconut. Yeah, it definitely feels really nice. All right, I'm gonna just rinse my hands here with some soap and water. Okay. I'll just dry my hands. I'll be right back. Okay, sorry about that. All right, so now I'm gonna rinse my face, and it also says after you rinse this to make sure you wash your face again with a let me check on that one. Okay, sorry about that. I had to check. So it does say after you do this and you rinse this off to also wash with a gentle cleanser. So after I rinse this, I'm going to use my CeraVe to wash it again. So my sink is obviously down here, so I'm going to kind of disappear for a minute, but I will come back up in a second. Okay, I got it rinsed off, so now I'm going to go with my CeraVe really quick. All right. Wow, that feels refreshing. Let's try myself up. Wow, if you kind of off topic really quick, but these things are a lifesaver. If I didn't have these on, I'd have water all down my arms right now. All right. Okay. Wow, that feels so good and refreshing. feel like my skin definitely feels nice and soft. And, oh, sorry guys, my phone's slipping here. I'm gonna pause. Okay, sorry about that. Hopefully that stays. I have it on one of those like suction things, and I'm hoping it doesn't fall. Well, let me finish this up then. Sorry, I was fixing my nose ring. All right, so anyways, my skin feels great, but it's only day one. I've only tried it once, so I will keep you posted, you know, each time I try it and let you know my results, but so far so good. I'm gonna go in also with a light moisturizer that says to use after. So a light cleanser and a light moisturizer. All right, and that's all I'm gonna do. I'm not gonna do any serums or anything tonight. That's all I'm gonna do. So that is all for my get ready for bed video tonight. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I hope maybe you can try this out yourself and see how you like it and let me know. But please make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Good night.